Good morning, everyone. It is time for the morning message. Thank you guys so much for stopping in to see what's going on this morning at Destiny Calls Tarot. Let's see what Spirit wants us to know today, what advice we need to hear, what the energy is today, what we need to be looking out for today. All right. Some of you are standing up for yourself. You're standing up for yourself against people that felt like you needed them. You needed them to survive. You needed them to live. You needed them to make it. You are standing up for yourself. We have bitch fire. Stand up for yourself. It's like you're not taking any more shit. That's the energy that I'm picking up right now. Yeah. Two of Wands. Like, you're moving forward. You're like, I'm turning my back towards a specific person. I'm turning my back towards a specific situation, a specific group of people. You are like, I got plans. I'm moving forward. And these people, this situation, this had you trapped. And so there's a energy today of you like standing up for yourself, making plans, being determined to move forward, right? From a place where something or someone had you trapped. I do believe someone had you in a position where it was hard for you to make a decision. Like, you didn't know what you wanted to do, whether you wanted to move forward, whether you wanted to move backwards. And you had so many people telling you what you should or shouldn't do. And you had people telling you, you should do this or you should do that. And there's gotten to a place today where you're like, don't tell me what to do. You're standing up for yourself. Thorns, weave together the crown you deserve. I do feel like there's been something done, something woven together. That's the energy I'm picking up from this card, right? And I don't feel like it's a positive thing that was weaved together. I feel like it was a negative thing that was like put together. And I feel like it was based on people trying to tell you how to think and how to feel about a specific situation. And now there's been a situation that's been weaved together that's a negative, right? It's almost parts of it are positive because we have roses, and then parts of it are negative because we have the thorns. And you're like, I don't like how this is coming together. I don't like how this looks. And so you're trying to reverse something. You're trying to say, look, I think I want to reweave this crown. I think I want to put it together a different way. I do feel like what you thought you wanted to complete, because we have the world in reverse, like what you thought you wanted to possibly be over, you're changing your mind, and emotionally you're returning to it. You're emotionally saying, look, I want to invest in this. Emotionally, I'm not ready to move away from it. I'm still resisting change. And so the crown that you've weaved together that has the thorns mixed with the roses, you're like, let me take that apart. I'm gonna take that apart and we're gonna redo this. We're gonna redo this. I see spaceship. Don't be afraid to sing. I see something coming together again. And it's 3 people in this picture, 3 people in this picture, and it's 1 person here. I feel like there's been one specific person that's been really in your head, keeping you in a stalemate position, right? Knowing you want to make plans to move forward, right? Causing you to stall. And you're like, let me stand up to this person, because I think you're noticing that this is a bad friend, or this is a friend that's always trying to get you to do against what you're feeling. And I do feel like there was a group of people that began to weave a plan together, but the plan that was being put together was a very harmful plan. I'm gonna be honest with you. It was a plan that looked beautiful on the outside, right? But on the inside, it was thorns. And if you place thorns on someone's head with roses, yeah, it'll look pretty, but it's gonna hurt. And I feel like someone has decided like they don't want to weave together this plan, this negative plan. And so there's this circle of friends, right? This circle, this group. I feel like someone's leaving the group. And Spirit showed me the spaceship, like someone is leaving the group. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have the 6 of Swords in reverse and returning back to base. It's like, let me leave this circle right here and let me go back. Someone is giving up. I do feel the energy like is giving up on whatever this thing was that a group of people were trying to weave together. Someone is giving up on that. Someone is like, I don't want to do that anymore. How will people see me if I do something like this? So the communication about whatever it is this group of people were putting together, right? That was weaving together that you no longer want to be a part of, has caused you to pull your energy back. You're not communicating with these people. You're like, I'm leaving this group. I don't want anything to do with this group of people here. There's a sense of panic and frustration because you don't like how it feels. You don't like the imbalance of the situation. And you're saying to yourself, look, this is a storm. And I feel this energy where you're like, I have to get to shelter. I have to get out of this storm. And it says every hurricane comes to an end. And so you're like, I don't want to be a part of this storm. And I see you running up out of it. Yeah. Queen of Swords in reverse. It's like you thought about it, you thought about it, and you thought about it, and you thought about it, and you thought about it. And the more you thought about it, the more emotional you became. Because you started to get some resentment and you started to feel a little bitterness and coldness towards the people that were trying to get you to plan on doing something, right? That really deep down you didn't want to do. You know, the Hierophant is in reverse here. This is Taurus energy. We have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy here, guys. So far that I see very strongly. Something was about to break down. There was about to be a storm, okay? And something was about to be destroyed. Something very spiritual, something very connected, something very unwise. Could have been a marriage for some people, a relationship for some people, a job, a family situation, something important, right? That has spiritual value, something spiritual about it, right? Was about to be broken down because of this. I feel like you're changing your mind and saying, I don't want this tower. The tower is in reverse. And so there's this energy of you saying this is a storm and this hurricane has to end. Let me get out of this. And so this is you. You're using your wings and you're flying away. And you're just flying away. I do feel you felt trapped, right? You felt trapped in this building and there was a need for you to get assistance. You might have felt someone needs to come get me out of this. I can't get out of this. I don't know how to get out of this. This is too high. The tower is too high. I'm not going to be able to get out. And if you notice in this picture, she didn't even need the wings. She just took a leap of faith and just left this group, left this circle, right? It was hard to do it. It was hard to realize that all you needed to do is just take a leap of faith and just jump out the window. It was very demanding work, hard work, okay? You had to really focus on it. But there's something I feel you're trying to protect also from the storm. There's rain in this picture as well. You have money in this thing. You have a dog. You have a squirrel. You have crystals. So there's a sense of loyalty to whatever it is that you're protecting from the storm. And you're diligent, you're hard at work to make sure that whatever's in this coven stays dry, okay? You've come up with some really beautiful ideas on how to get this again, to start over. The Empress is all about new opportunities, starting over, but starting over from a place of abundance, starting over from a place of opportunity and prosperity, starting over from a place of innocence, right? A good place. What this wasn't positive at all. Whatever this was the moon. This was going to take you through a difficult period. This was going to be the hard route. This was going to be the deceptive route. This is going to be the hidden, dark route. And are you really like that? What this was, or how people were trying to get you to do something, was that really in your nature? I don't think so. Because that's not your style. You're a very responsible, reliable, independent, self-sufficient individual. You do things the right way. You do things with honor. You do things with dignity and respect. And the way these people had you wanting to do things, right? The way people acknowledge you for being who you are, that wouldn't have happened anymore. You would have lost a lot of credit and a lot of recognition with a lot of people that looked up to you or saw you a certain way. You know, they would have turned you upside down. I do feel like there's some individuals that's smothering you, that's trying to really dominate you to get you to do things like the way they want you to do things. And it's becoming heavy. It's becoming a load. A lot of responsibility. And it's getting so bad where you don't even recognize that you don't even have to do it like this. Or you don't have to do it at all. Because this is the path, you choose your own path. And if you look behind you, there's a wagon. So why are you carrying them? And if you're paying attention to detail, this person is leading you down the path, holding all of this responsibility, all of this weight, and you can't see. So you don't see that you're dropping things. So you're losing things by trying to go down this path with this group of people. I feel like today you woke up and you said, you know what, I'm aware. I know what the hell is going on now. I know what's happening. And I want a new start. And I feel like today is a day where you're like, I'm standing up for myself. These individuals have had me in a stalemate position, really not knowing what I wanted to do, telling me how I needed to make plans. And it's had you mentally tormented. I'm not going to front. You know, you've been weaving together a negative, dark plan that's not in your characteristics. And now you're like, I don't want to do that. It's this energy of you wanting to reverse that. You don't want to do things the wrong way. I feel like emotionally, you're going back to a situation to do right emotionally by a situation. It's just as simple as that. You're flying away from this group of people to go back to a situation that I feel like you had given up on. There's a reversal happening here. I do feel this energy that you were creating a storm, right? A negative storm. And now you're like, I don't want this. I don't want this kind of storm. And you're like, this has got to come to an end. And there's this energy of you feeling very overwhelmed, very emotional, because you're starting to think about like what you was breaking down, like what you were doing. And if this isn't you, this is someone else's energy towards you. Remember, roles can be reversed, guys. And you decided that's not what I want to do. That's not what I want to do. And you're recognizing that you don't need these people to tell you what to do and how to do it and when to do it. You don't need these people to tell you. You know what you should put your work and effort into. You're smart. I feel like you want a new opportunity, but you want a new opportunity the right way. Like you want to do things the right way. That's the energy that I'm picking up. And I feel like you woke up this morning saying, you know what, I want a new opportunity. I'm not ready to destroy whatever this is, this circle of people we're trying to get you to tear down or to do that was morally not correct. I just feel like you woke up this morning and you said, I don't want to do this. I want a fresh start. And the first start is going to lead you straight to this, the Empress, abundance, new opportunities, prosperity. Whatever this is, the situation had you going through a very difficult period. And it's messed up because you're such a responsible, reliable, independent, self-sufficient individual. But this group of people, this situation had you feeling like you wasn't victorious, you wasn't successful, you wasn't being recognized. I mean, like this really took some of your credibility away about who you really were. And I feel like you're recognizing that these people smothering you, trying to stay in your ear is the reason why everything has been so heavy for you. It's the reason why you can't see your path. It's the reason why you're dropping things on the way. It's the reason why, you know, it's been hard. And I feel like you're recognizing who these people are and you're saying, I don't want to be a part of this anymore. So I see you exiting the plan. All right? Flying away from the plan. This is what I have for you, beautiful souls, this morning. Thank you so much for checking it out. Thank you for rocking with me. Appreciate each and every one of you. I'll see you in the next one. Namaste.